Hello dear Sagittarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 26th, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Sagittarius, I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're taking giant steps, but you need to take those steps more calmly, since you don't want to stumble due to carelessness or overconfidence. Don't rack your brains trying to solve something that's not in your hands. Don't waste time thinking about how to get out of it unscathed. Maybe it shouldn't be that way and you need to learn from your mistake, Sagittarius. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. If you're serious about saving, you'll soon be able to do something very important. You have to get down to it to reduce expenses. Now is not the time to squander. At work you'll have to make decisions on the fly and you'll do it very well. In love, if you want harmony to reign in your relationship, you'll have to put a lot of effort into it, although you shouldn't worry at any time because the relationship is unconditionally positive. Don't stop going to parties or meetings because you can meet interesting people. Even if you feel well, it never hurts to follow a healthier lifestyle. You will feel strong and happy, and you will stay that way for a while. You will cheer up and regain the vitality you had before, and you will feel very good. You will see that your mood is optimistic and that your health will be strengthened, among other aspects. In the afternoon, unique events will occur that will change your perspectives for the rest of the week and possibly the rest of what remains of this month. These are revelations, confessions, secrets that can come to light. Your optimistic, happy, and confident personality is shown in all its splendor with the optimism that characterizes you. What you once thought you had lost, you can now recover. In love, patience is what you need most, because your partner may be overreacting to your comments and this could cause problems in your relationship. Don't argue, wait for a better opportunity and be guided by your sixth sense, which is very sharp now. Trust more in your body's own capabilities and let them act. It is said that an illness is an unwelcome guest not invited to the body, and we can eliminate it if we do not feed it with our worries. Rest more, expand your mind and take advantage of the vibration of 3 that is ruling the horoscope today. If you were to feel any symptoms of discomfort throughout the day, do not let it pass by ignoring it. Give your health some time and leave work or your obligations for a moment, because remember that nothing is more important than health. At the work level, there are good cosmic effluvia in your work area with the meteor shower and the retrograde vibration of Jupiter direct in good planetary aspects. This is great for Sagittarians looking for work, as it indicates the possibility of starting something very productive in these next few days. The stars have a great job offer for you. Be very patient and take a good look around you. In money and fortune, excellent prospects for you, as the complicated situations that occurred in the past and prevented you from achieving the financial goals you had set for yourself will soon end. This last quarter will put you in a better position than you were in. The Sagittarius woman has such qualities as kindness, sympathy, and freshness. All her actions come from the heart. If she cries uncontrollably. If she laughs, then she does so loudly. She has an inexhaustible imagination, is a pleasant companion, and is not characterized by a pessimistic mood. She always has a cheerful spirit. She is not as delicate as other girls of other zodiac signs. She is quite straightforward, although sometimes she cannot remain silent, and with one word she can offend even a loved one. In relationships she expects the same frankness from people, and sometimes she is not ready for a different form of communication. Love for a Sagittarius woman is one of the most intense and unpredictable aspects of life. She is a true romantic. She gives herself completely to her feelings. The personal life of Sagittarius is quite diverse, and they can often have several romances. This is all about honesty and openness, as she communicates with men on an equal footing. When choosing a partner, she pays attention primarily to smart, handsome, and funny men. She highlights the traits she likes and does not notice any visible flaws at all. A woman of this sign cannot stand boredom and routine in a relationship. The ideal choice for a Sagittarius woman is a cross between a handsome, intelligent, and successful man. She does not need the best. It is much more important that the loved one is kind, sincere, faithful, and reliable. Good understanding in her work and with those around her. Decide to take on that project that until now you have done nothing but think about. In the evening, she will have a blast. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Love is a two-way and changing process. It is not just about reaching a goal and that's it. Love reinvents itself, revives itself, evolves and changes direction because each of us changes several times within a relationship. Routine is impossible, since at some moments you are the one who loves, while at others you are the one who is loved. The day can be excellent, as long as you recognize and respect the place that each of your collaborators deserves and needs. Your work is part of a common work in which multiple wills and efforts intervene. Sometimes you assume responsibilities that do not correspond to you, which can frustrate others. Each one must fulfill his part. You do not have absolute control of everything, and this obsession does not benefit you. You must understand that there are various forces that influence your life and what happens around you, whether for good or bad. Let the circumstances that you cannot control flow without affecting your well-being. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming sponsors of the channel. What you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. In the emotional realm, the key for this month will be to love and support each other. Try to plan some postponed outing together. Discover the great power of communication. You must learn to enjoy life more, the simple moments and the daily joys. Let your imagination fly, buy a fantasy novel and relax in that world while you read. Abandon problems and worries on a conscious level. However, the brain continues to work but without the obstacle of its permanent pressure, fears, and confusion. Let your brain work quietly while you distract yourself with some science fiction. Keep your plans and projects private. Sagittarius, you are a person with a lot of imagination, which is why your sign is always thinking most of the time, and that is very good for you. If it is within your possibilities, going on a trip would not be bad for you at all. Try not to go out to party too much and use that time to rest and sleep a little better. If the stars are not mistaken, today you will receive news that will make you feel very good emotionally, but you will have to put more time into your personal relationships. Be more attentive to your family and put a little more effort into strengthening the bonds between each and every one of the people you love. Your environment is in turmoil, but you are strong and you will know how to face any situation, no matter how difficult it may be, and you will come out victorious. Today, the crescent moon in your sign gives you a magical day. Ask for a wish that may be granted. When your ruler Saturn is in retrograde, as is happening at this stage, you must act with great tact and apply your experience so as not to ruin a relationship that is consolidating at this time. If you notice that the person is too emotional or dependent, be careful, because it could drain your energy. You are very free and independent, and you cannot stand being with someone who tries to control you. You have to learn to forgive. Forgiveness is the basis of everything in life. If you hold a grudge somewhere in your heart, you will only get sick. Remember that this type of energy does not bring anything good to your life, so it is best to leave all that behind. Speaking of love, in these coming days you may see some problems. You must have character to face them or else they will continue to grow. As a tip, try to take things with more maturity. There are people so rich that they can afford to look poor. Pay attention to your body. If you do not feel well, you should watch your sleeping and eating habits. You have the ability to apply a change in your current lifestyle that could be the solution to your problems today. It is important that you learn to deal with illnesses in your life, since you will not be able to get rid of them so easily. Don't despair, better days are coming your way. It's important that you don't forget to visit your doctor and take into account all his recommendations. Your efforts today yield more results than other times, and when the day comes to an end, you will feel satisfied with your work. You are entering a very promising cycle, where transfers to more advantageous positions may occur. You are capable of being very diligent at this time, and you will be able to advance without any problem in your career thanks to your great effort and dedication. However, if you don't want to get involved in a situation that really doesn't concern you, stay away from it. Saturn retrograde square. Don't trust those who have a reputation for being manipulative and approach you with a great project that promises to make you rich right away. Don't easily give up money or credit approvals. It's not about being distrustful or suspicious, nor wary, but prudent. You need to give up certain conditions in finances. You should completely abandon all those investments that are problematic or unreliable for you, since today is not an option. The best thing you can do right now is to strive to do your job well and take care of your finances. The cosmic energies present in your horoscope bring you closer to the desired economic development, despite not seeing immediate results. A little patience, the results are closer than you think. Calm down, because the money will arrive very soon. You know that every day your intuition makes you get ahead of events, Sagittarius. It has happened to you many times, and it may be happening to you today with a work issue that has you thinking. If you think there are certain ideas or modifications that would significantly improve your work, do not let today pass without proposing them. Do not wait for someone to ask you, get ahead. Then, if they say something about it, your arguments will sound like an excuse. In love, you now live in a calm sea, but sometimes so much tranquility is also quite boring, Sagittarius. Try to go out more with your partner, share moments of fun every day, alone or in the company of other people. It is not about big things, but about small details, like going to wait for him/her after work. You will gain a lot of complicity. Sagittarius's weak points. Sagittarians follow their impulses without taking into account the feelings of those around them. They are lustful and have a tendency to fall into laziness or excesses easily. They do not like to face their mistakes or their obligations, they cannot be tied to routines, and they definitely do not like to work. They constantly need to show that they know everything. Defects, irresponsibility, and exaggeration. Weak point, ostentation. Virtue that they have to cultivate, diplomacy and willpower. Sagittarius must learn to listen to others and try to focus on one objective at a time. The Sagittarius woman, like the Sagittarius man, may tend to an irregular life, but at the same time desires security in the emotional field. She seeks a partner of a higher level than her own who will enable her to improve her own social status. But if the tendency to inner evolution prevails in the Sagittarius, this can be achieved through complete emancipation or even through dedication to a higher cause. Charming, cheerful, full of graceful spontaneity, the Sagittarius woman captivates with her way of being at first sight. Her sincerity, almost cynical, her absence of hypocrisy or sophisticated and false postures, is an irresistible attraction for men. But many think that such a cordial, open character is a symptom of ease in having an affair with them, and here comes their surprise, because if there is a female individual who is not given to adventures, it is Sagittarius. It is not enough for her to feel in love, she needs to be sure that the man also loves her with the same sincerity and conviction. And as long as this security is not total, the Sagittarius woman, despite her warm sexuality, will not decide to give herself. She will not agree to marry someone without carefully calculating the possibilities that this man can make her happy within her concept of happiness. She cannot stand betrayal or deception. She demands sincerity, clean and honest love, and a dedication to her as great as she is willing to offer. If lately you have felt that things are not going well, it is time to stop and reflect deeply on what you really want in your life. Sometimes, we focus so much on external problems that we forget to look inside, towards our own emotions and desires. This is an excellent day to do a little introspection, to connect with your soul and find that inner peace that you need so much. Sagittarius, when you set your sights on a goal, nothing and no one can stop you. That is one of your greatest strengths. However, always remember to keep humility in your heart. Don't let success or recognition change you. Today, the stars invite you to be aware of how you treat others. The people around you will let you know if you change your attitude, so it is important to be open to their observations and comments. Your mind is a vast universe, full of memories, thoughts, sensations, and experiences. Don't be afraid to explore your deepest thoughts, to question yourself about what you have lived and what you are currently living. Perhaps the path you are walking feels rocky at times, but the secret to success is not in avoiding obstacles, but in learning to overcome them without damaging yourself too much in the process. Sagittarius, you are made of strength and resilience, never forget that. If you have had a fight or argument with someone important in your life in recent weeks, this is the perfect time to heal those wounds. Remember that we all make mistakes, and if you are willing to forgive, do not be afraid to do so. The act of forgiving does not make you weak, on the contrary, it gives you strength and peace. If someone close to you has made a mistake and you are ready to let it go, do not hesitate to do so. Forgiving is a sign of wisdom and personal growth. In recent times, you may have been prioritizing other obligations, leaving your family a little to one side. Today, the stars suggest that you take a moment to reconnect with those who love you. They need you as much as you need them. Do not allow responsibilities or work to keep you away from your loved ones. A simple gesture, such as a call or an unexpected visit, can make a big difference. Do not worry about the misunderstandings or disagreements that may arise when two people are trying to get closer. It's completely natural that during the first encounters there may be doubts or confusion. The important thing is not to pretend that nothing has happened. If you made a mistake or there was a misunderstanding, a simple "I'm sorry" may be enough to re-establish the connection and create a stronger foundation for what is to come. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. Today you are wondering how to make love last. The answer is simple, and you are practicing it without realizing it. The key is in the small things: patience, active listening, and timely dialogue. Although they may seem insignificant details, these are the cornerstones of any lasting relationship. Also, if your relationship is solid and you are thinking about starting a family, the stars indicate that now could be a good time to consider expanding the family. A new member could bring even more love and stability to your relationship. The effort you have been putting into your work will finally begin to bear fruit. Today is a day where you could receive the recognition you have been waiting for. If you do not achieve all your goals, do not despair. The road to success requires perseverance, and the stars invite you to continue working hard. Don't doubt your abilities, it's your time to shine. If you feel that certain work goals are slipping away from you, the best thing you can do is to move forward with more impetus and learn from the challenges. Remember that persistence is key, and that in the future you will get results if you continue to maintain your dedication and effort. Don't give up. That discomfort you've been feeling may not be entirely physical. Sometimes, pain is the reflection of an emotional absence or a farewell that you haven't been able to make. If there is something or someone that you haven't let go of yet, now is the time to do it. Make that call that you've been avoiding, write that letter that you haven't dared to send. Closing cycles is the only way to truly heal. Sagittarius has good plans for the future, but everything could start to fall apart when he is not able to make the decisions he needs to make to carry them out. It is a good day to smile and see the positive side of life, that which you want and which will give you a good shape on your path. Sagittarius has extensive knowledge about what he wants in a relationship, so today he will know how to say very well the things he is thinking about romance and what life can bring him, so love is going to be the best thing you have today, Centaur. Do not fool yourself with the proposals that can come to give you hope to get out of a complex situation. You have to know now that you can achieve much more without the need for miracles. Do not hide your desire to do something when everyone has already realized it. You have to show much more desire to do it. That is the winning attitude you want to have. If the archer has been failing in his aim these days, he needs to start improving it, all in pursuit of having the best, what he has always wanted and what he loves most in life. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.